Hi guys and welcome to ThrustZone.com. This is Mohit Soni. What you're looking at is the MG Astor finally driven, because we've earlier shown you in the walk around video how it feels like on the inside, on the outside. We've explained in very high detail what the features are all about, how it's on the inside, what's the space like, what the boot space is like. This review is going to concentrate on the driving part. I'll still leave a link in the description and on the top for that walk around video, which will help you gain better access to the information that we delivered on the interior and the exterior. Let's get to the engine. 1.5 liter turbo motor making 140 PS of power and 220 Newton meters of torque. The torque is slightly less than all of its rivals such as the Skoda Kodiaq and Volkswagen Tiguan. At the same time, it's got lower torque than the Kia Sonet, Seltos and the Hyundai Creta, only by 30 Newton meters. This is mated to a CVT gearbox. We've seen a turbo and a CVT combination in the Nissan Magnite and the Renault Kiger, and this combination is really fruitful because it delivers a spike free performance and drivability. So it's just continuous smooth power delivery all the time. It's got good low end and mid range power, and it's got a decent top end as well. So driving in the city, not a problem. Driving it on the highway is not a problem with two people on board, but as the loads will increase, overtaking will take a bit of planning because the rubber band effect from the CVT kicks in, and then when the turbo spools up, and then you will have to overtake, because that's when you will have the power and torque in hand. So you will have to plan a bit. Apart from that, the powertrain is very good on NVH. At the same time, it's got very well controlled road noise and wind noise. So driving the MG Astor feels really nice, really pleasant, and really calming. That's what differentiates it from the rivals, because it definitely feels much more plush and refined than its rivals. And what we can also tell you about is the safety part. Of course, it's got an Asian 5-star NCAP rating. That should translate into very good global NCAP numbers as well. But talking about safety, it's got ADAS features, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control. It reads all the signs really well, and the ADAS features also help it get the safety quotient quite high. We tried both of them and they work really well in our conditions. We couldn't fully test it because we had a very short time with the car, but what we can tell you in our first impression is that they work really well. We'll obviously, ADAS has to be tested in multiple ways, of course, which MG has done and launched the car, but we will also have to see how that works in the future. Apart from that, let's talk about the dynamics. The ride quality is stiff, but it's good most of the time. It takes broken roads quite well at slow speeds and high speeds. High speed stability is also really good. It feels very solid, very planted, which is much better than its Korean rivals, and still slightly below its European rivals such as the Tiguan and the Kodiaq. The steering has weight modes, so it's got normal, sporty, and eco. So I think normal mode is still very good, but if you put it in sport mode, it becomes even heavier, which makes the steering heavier and much more better. But I think sticking to normal mode is great, because there is enough feedback in all modes, at least in the normal and the sport mode. So that should be enough and will not stress you out from the driving part, until unless you're really going for it on the track or on the twisty roads. Brakes really good because it's got disc brakes all around. Pedal bite is also really impressive, very sharp, and yeah, that's what the driving experience is all about. It's got a nice cabin, which is low on NVH from the engine and the road and wind noise. It's got a good ride quality, good stability, better dynamics than its Korean rivals, but still slightly below its European rivals. The Astor also has its special party feature, which is the ADAS features, which none of them offer right now. But the Astor also has MG's fantastic value for money pricing, their excellent service packages, which make the Astor a really lucrative car in its class. It's been doing its sales also really well. This is the first time we're driving the car after a really long time, after the sales have begun, and the sales are also showing very good promising numbers for MG. If not, this could one day overtake the Hector, which is slightly more expensive. The only downside we can see with the Astor is the lack of a diesel, and a better petrol motor also could make things better. But for now, this petrol motor is really impressive. There is of course a smaller petrol motor naturally aspirated, which we are yet to test out, but our pick obviously will remain the turbo, because a SUV like this definitely needs more power and torque. This turbo engine should deliver that really well, and that is it. That's what the Astor has and has not. We'll see how the Astor journey progresses in the country. For now, you can have a look at this car if you want safety, plushness, premiumness, and a very good cabin to spend some time in. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like it, share it. Still have some questions, put them in the comment section below. And follow us on our website and Instagram for everyday updates, social media updates. Until then, goodbye.